Should you summon Knights of Blood #1 Hero Fest Summoner's Choice? Goodness, that's a mouthful. I really don't know where this banner came from, to be honest. I don't remember voting for a banner. I'm definitely not against it. This allows people to get Thetis or Berwick, you know, that just started playing the game, and those two are some of the best units in the entire game. Both of them are top 10. But let's clear up some stuff first before I talk about the banner any further. This banner, even though it says Summoner's Choice, do not think that means that you can pick a unit. You cannot pick a unit. It's still a normal banner. You're going to be summoning on it. It's going to be random if you get the unit or not. Next, it doesn't say that there's going to be an Alch banner with this banner, so I'm assuming it's just going to be Crystal banner. And it's possible this is the first banner of many Summoner's Choice. So keep that in mind while you're making your decision, thinking if you should summon or not. So this banner will feature Berwick, Thetis, Rosetta, and Leon. It seems like these are the only featured units. Of course, there will be other units in the pool as well, but as far as the featured units go, these are the only featured units. Let me break down each of these guys real quick for you, alright, if you're new to the game. Berwick, this guy's a monster. If Mandingo was in the game, there would be two characters that he would be. It would either be Berwick or Vox, and I'm voting for Berwick. Next is Thetis, the thick boy. This man is a thick god. Enough said. Next is Rosetta. She may be 1,000 years old, but that doesn't excuse you, because she's a kid. You sick Fox. No! Can solo Archgen because her Archgen's just insane. Biggest downside to Rosetta is that she's type B and there's a lot of type B units, but for mono water, she works just fine. Or for any magic team. Leon is another one. She's 12. Leon is probably the weakest on this banner. She doesn't really bring a lot to your team. She's a fun unit to use though. It's a fun unit to use. If you want to use her, you know, you can use her and probably get some good use out of her. Now, should you summon on this banner? Well, this banner is really good if you're new to the game because this banner brings you so much power. The fact that you can get Berwick and Thetis on a single banner is insane, especially if you're just starting in the game. Maybe you came in from Yu Yu Hakusho and you are re-rolling maybe for Yu Yu Hakusho or whatever. Picking up one of these guys too will increase that account power by a ton. Berwick, like I said, man's a beast. He does so much for your team. He's an Archgener. He's a crit damage dealer. He's a damage buffer. He just does so much work and he can solo carry your team pretty much all the way through, I think, every bit of content GS has to offer apart from, like, you know, 140 luck events. Thetis is pretty much the same way, where he can carry your team all the way through, maybe not so much in the damage department, but in survivability, there's really no one else that's better than him. So if you just start playing this banner, absolutely you should summon. Next, let's talk about the people who's been playing the game for a while, and the veterans. This goes for both of you guys. If you don't have Thetis, I think you summon on this banner, because Thetis is such a game changer. He is literally the in-game unit. There is no other unit in the game that can tackle almost any piece of in-game content so easily, because how broken he is. He has damage mitigation on a passive. He's one of the only units in the game that gets a damage mitigation passive just because. There's other damage mitigation passives in the game, I think, which is cool, but Thetis literally gets it for no reason. He doesn't have to do anything. He activates his Mad Gear Drive, boom, he has it. On top of that, his slots are amazing for him being a tank. So if you are missing Thetis, you're a veteran, you're intermediate, whatever you want to call yourself, I think this banner is a summon because Thetis is way too good to pass up. What about Berwick? What about if you already have Thetis, you want to know if Berwick's worth it? And personally, to me, I think it's up to you. If you feel like you need Berwick right now, then go for it. But if you feel like you can clear pretty much all content in the game without Berwick, then don't worry about him. Yes, he is an in-game champ. He's one of the best units in the entire game. But if you feel like, you know, your account's very set up, there's no reason for you to really get Berwick. He would help if he would come, but he's not really changing anything. He's not going to enable me to beat a piece of content that I wasn't able to beat before. If that's how you're feeling, then I don't think you should summon on this banner because, you know, you already have what you want. And then for collectors, you know, you guys summon if you're missing any of these units. So yeah. The only thing is, I don't think you should summon on this banner if you're going specifically for Leon or Rosetta, especially if you're looking for an Archgener. Rosetta, like I said, is really good as an Archgener, one of the best Archgeners in the entire game. But considering you can get Finn for free, I don't think you really need to go that crazy on it. Of course, she definitely will help you if you do get her, but I don't think you should go all in if you're going to be going specifically for Rosetta. I think you should maybe wait on another banner or possibly even a forever summon just to get her like that so you don't go broke, you know, crystal wise, especially since, you know, the crossover just happened, so I know a lot of us are probably low on the crystal count. And then my final thing to tell you before you decide if you should summon or not, I'm assuming there's going to be another banner just like this. I feel like there's going to be two banners because they're going to split it up into two each. So the next banner is probably going to have Vox and Swick on it. So if you're thinking about it like that, then you may want to save till that one if you are missing those units. But of course, that's for you to decide if you feel like you want to wait till that and try your luck with that, or try your luck with getting Thetis or Berwick. But guys, that is what I think you should do. Thankfully, if you've been playing the game for a while, you probably won't need a summon at all because you already have all these units, or at least most of, the main ones. If you start playing the game though, definitely recommend it because these guys are going to boost you a ton. You don't understand how powerful they really are. But guys, it's going to do it for the video, man. Thank you all for coming out. You guys been killing it lately with the support, and I cannot thank you guys enough. There's been a lot happening lately in my actual life, so it helps me out a lot to see you guys liking the videos and enjoying them and everything. So yeah, really thank you guys. But that's going to be it for the video. It's been your boy OP, and last but not least, man, don't forget to drink water.